لیسنینگ آیلتس برای سوالات 4 گزینه‌ای خیلی راحت میتونی هر چیزی که میشنوی رو خلاصه شده‌شو بنویسی. من الان میخوام برات همین کار رو انجام بدم. بعدش با توجه به نوشته ها میبینی که خیلی راحت میتونم تست رو بزنم. بریم با هم دیگه ببینیم.
Then there's that experiment I did, measuring the fat content of nuts to see if the nutritional information given on the packet was accurate.
The one where you ground up the nuts and mixed them with a chemical to absorb the fat?
Yes. My results were a bit problematic. The fat content for that type of nut seemed much lower than it said on the package. But I reckon the package information was right. I think I should probably have ground up the nuts more than I did. It's possible that the scales for weighing the fat weren't accurate enough too. I'd really like to try the experiment again sometime.
Before you hear the rest of the discussion, you have some time to look at questions 25 to 30.
خود این کارم نیاز به تمرین داره، یعنی فکر نکن یه بار که انجام میدی دیگه باید همین تستار بزنی. نیاز داره تمرینش بکنی، سعی کنی که حالا شده با شکل، شده با یه کلمه، با یه ضرب در زدن اون مفهوم به یاد خودت بیاری که اون جمله مربوط به چی بوده. این خیلی میتونه کمکت بکنه.
Okay, Rosie, shall we try to get some ideas together for our presentation on diet and obesity?
Sure.
I can talk about the experiment I did to see if people can tell the difference between real sugar and artificial sweeteners.
Where you gave people drinks with either sugar or artificial sweeteners, and they had to say which they thought it was?
Yeah, it took me ages to decide exactly how I'd organise it, especially how I could make sure that people didn't know which drink I was giving them. It was hard to keep track of it all, especially as I had so many people doing it. I had to make sure I kept a proper record of what each person had had.
So, could most people tell the difference?
Yeah, I hadn't thought that they would be able to, but most people could.
Then there's that experiment I did, measuring the fat